What's up, guys? This is an example of an old roof. This house has been sold about a month ago. No, a few weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. And the new owners, before they move in, they want to replace the roof. They did a tune-up on the house when they sold it, so it looks decent. But the guy he wanted a new roof because obviously it's an old roof, and the second thing, it's on top of the wood shingles. So I'm here to. I gave him an estimate. He liked my price, so I'm here to meet up with the new owner and go through the steps of the removal, and then I'm going to install new plywood and new shingles. And today he's gonna pick up the new shingles, the new shingle color. Most of the houses are here in the U.S. they're shingles, so don't blame me. A lot of people from another country, oh, we don't use that crap, we only use it in sheds. Well, that's your country, stay in your country. But if you come to the U.S., get used to see shingle styles. Any kind of roof, you can see it in the U.S., okay? So, don't criticize if you don't know. Rush, 5 squares, 15 sheets of plywood. It's not nailed down yet. Tomorrow I'll nail it down. Right now I'm gonna do the house. It's about 15 squares. This side should take me about 2 hours because that's all the pipes. The other side about 1 hour, probably 2.5 hours. I'm done with the house. Okay, take another video when I'm down there. Check out my straight cuts on my hips. Okay, remember, stagger your plywood. Okay, guys, stagger your plywood. Stagger, boom, half full, half full. Here we go. This is how you install the. This is another way to install a wagon bed like this. I'm done with the garage. It looks like that. Color shown, it's silver gray from Owens Corner GAF. Right now I'm gonna start on this side, the house side. Always start on the most difficult where you have your pipes. And before you start, make sure you lay out your flashings, cut your vents, so that way you're not wasting any time. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 vents on this side because I don't want anything in the front. Then later I'll paint them the same color the shingle, which the color is frost gray. Okay. Remember the edge metal on the gables supposed to go on the side of on top of the felt, and on the eaves supposed to go under the felt. Okay. Last time I hired some roofers to help me, the experienced roofer, and the old man, he put the felt on top of the under the edge metal on the eave. The inspector, he came over, the first thing he lifted up, it was the first course, and then he made me reverse it. So I have to remove the shingles, the starter, in order for me to fix it. And then I told the old man, how come, man? He goes, oh, I never thought the inspector was gonna see it. Well, even though the inspector is not gonna see it, that's not the way it's supposed to go. Okay. But anyway, sometimes you pay, even though if you're paying, people don't listen to you. So it's hard to control everybody. Okay. Especially if you are human beings. Your starter, your nails don't supposed to be no more than 3 inches, okay, from the edge. All right. I've seen a lady on YouTube. She's nailing shingles. When she nails the starter, she doesn't know how to nail it. She will nail it pa 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 like crazy. I mean, I know you're trying to get famous, but if you're trying to show the public how you do your work, lady, I think you should be a roofer instead of like being a YouTuber. One thing is being a YouTuber, the other thing is being a roofer. You know, it's 2 different things. Maybe you're doing it for the fame, it's fine, but don't try to show people how to do it, please. Okay? So you're gonna have to align your starter next to this one, then with one hand, you get it. You see it, you follow that's it, and then see, flush. Make sure your nails are flush. This is the most critical part of your roof, the starter, because this is where the wind is gonna hit. If you don't know how to nail your starter, then your shingles are gonna blow off. Okay, so be careful. Okay, to paint your flashings, I usually take a piece of shingle and scrap all this, scrub it with, brush it with the sandy part of the shingles, and then so the paint is gonna do better. Also around my corners, right here, around them like this. You're gonna ask me, what's this gonna do? Well, this is gonna help the metal to stay flush to the roof. I don't know if you see many places where you see this metal, it's like lifting up like this. It's because they don't round their corners. Okay? So like this. Also, the other part I do, I'm afraid of leaks, so I also usually put roof cement around the edge. Okay? Always. Even though it's not cold right here in Long Beach, but I'm going to. Probably a super fast roofer is gonna blow you, okay? But your advantage is your roof is never gonna leak. You're always gonna put your nails where they belong, and you're always gonna be careful about your details, okay? That counts more than being fast, okay? Way more. Right here, you're gonna cut your pipe like this. You're gonna cut it, lift it up, bring it down, and you cut it straight like this. Okay? And then stay away from this area, okay? Don't even try to nail close to the pipe flashing because you're gonna have water leaks, okay? Align your shingles, okay? And the feel is so easy. I have a second man that's showing me shingles, so it's gonna go fast. But the details, try to take your time. T-tops, vents, pipe flashings. I always use roof cement. Okay? That's gonna give you a peace of mind for the next 30 years. I'm done with half of it, and then I started the other side. I started around 12 because the inspector showed up around 10, and by the time we installed the felt, I did the garage between 11 and 1, and then from 3 o'clock until right now, that's 4:30, I did this side. I did about probably 15 squares. There's about 5 squares left over for tomorrow. No, 6 squares. And that's it. Tomorrow I install the ridge vent. Color showing it's bridgewood. Look, it looks beautiful. Compare the high definition to a regular shingle like that. You see a lot of difference. See, that's the neighbors. This is the neighbors. Look at the detail. The sloppy shingles, sloppy ridge. But anyway, if you have a chance, buy these little things. They call it storm collars. They sell them in several sizes: 1.5 inch, 2 inches, 3 inch, 4 inch, whatever size you need, they sell them. They're rubber storm collars for the 1.5 inch. After you put the khaki, you just push it in like this. For now, I'm just gonna leave it on like that until I paint the pipe. And this one too. And for the T-tops, if they don't have the screen like this is for the. In some cities, they request you to install a screen like this, and that's because they don't want no rats or any other rodent to go inside your attic. So you're gonna get one of these. Go to any hardware store and they will sell it to you, and you can buy it there. And that's gonna prevent the rats or any other small animals to go inside there, inside your attic. Okay. I'm done with the shingles. Before I install the ridge, I'm gonna give you an advice. When you install the rich vent, make sure that you snap a chuck line, and then follow the chuck line with the rich vent. And also, I see many people. Let's say, for example, if they cut the ridge all the way down here, so they don't put any ridge vent on the remaining part of the roof. But I think it's a mistake. I'll tell you why. Because when you install the ridge, you can see like a grade, like it doesn't look even. So that's why, I rather waste this little piece of excuse me, I sneezed. The Corona beer is waiting in my house. Anyway, so I rather waste this piece of ridge vent, but I make my roof look even. So right here there's no cut. I think I cut it all the way up to here. So before, back in the days, I used to leave it like that, but then I went, and then people saw it from the bottom. It goes, how come there's it doesn't look, your ridge doesn't look even? I tell them, oh, because there's no ridge vent on the end, and it doesn't have to. But now, I rather waste the piece of ridge vent on the end, and then I make my roof looks cosmetically better. Okay, guys? So that's only an advice. Thank you. In your ridge, you're gonna cut off the front part of the ridge like this, and then you're gonna put the starter right here. This one has some glue, so when you start your ridge on the ridge, okay, your ridge cap like this is gonna overhang half an inch past this thing, okay, half an inch like this, and then this thing you're gonna align it to that, like this, okay, and so on. It's one nail per. I use them 1 3/4 inch coil nails. The ridge vent I nail it with 1 1/4 inch nails. Okay, 1 1/4. This is a new idea for your roof vent. Color shown, it's silver wood. That's the neighbor's roof. They didn't put caps on there. I don't like to put mastic because it turns black, and then it fades out the paint. This guy, they didn't align the ridge also. Look how crooked it is. But anyway. Color shown, it's silver wood. From GIF, high definition. That's the garage. I put 2 roof vents on the garage. That's the way they look. See, I'm done. You can barely see my roof vent. They blend in with the paint and everything, but they're there. Look, check them out right there.